That was your older brother?
That was my older brother, a year older than me.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
And how did it hit you when you heard about it? When you heard about it while you was in prison?
It was crazy because I was booked. So I'm fighting the 3 attempts. I'm talking to him every day. I had my son fight. Not to mention, I ain't even mention that. I had a baby on the way the whole time I was on the run. Had my first son, Jasir. I'm saying I was 17 and he literally was born 5 days after I got arrested. So I got locked up September 10th, 2010. He was born September 15th, 2010. So his mom, whole pregnancy, I'm there making sure she cool, taking care of her, I get locked up right before he was born. So it was a joint where it was like, so I had a baby on the way. I had my baby, so my son born, my brother in the hospital with my baby mom every day. Every day I talk to him. Young boy look just like you, ugly as hell, you know, big, like it's crazy. That's all I think about when I think about him. Is like them last moments, like he there every day making sure my young boy good. Then he get arrested, called a gun case, got locked up for a gun. So he at CFCF, I'm at Pitt. I found out he got booked. His bail $1,000 though. My bail is $3 million. Yeah, I was on a $3 million bill. They gave me $1 million bill for every attempt, and I was on probation, juvenile probation. So even if I paid the bill, which I wasn't, I was going to another jail. So I was stuck. His bail was $1,000. He was able to get out, no none holding him, none of that. But I'm telling my folks like, yo, let him sit, cause I know he, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, and I ain't want him in jail or nothing. But I'm like, yo, I'm talking to him every day. He going down the same path I'm going down, and I know I'm cooked. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, you know, let him get his mind together. I should be coming home soon, just chill. He snapping like, get me out of here, get me out of here. They get him out. I think that was like May 2011. He died June, a month later, as soon as he got bailed out. And
where you was at when you got that call? How did you find out?
I was in Pick. Actually, I'm lying. I was at the Youth Study Center. I had left Pick at this point because I only did like 8-9 months in Pick. Right after I left Pick, I'm at the Youth Study Center waiting to go to placement. My mom called up to the Youth Study Center. Called up there, so they called me in. Like, I'm lying. That was my first friend got killed. Dang, when he died, I was at placement. I'm in Vision Quest Franklin. My fault. I'm in Vision Quest Franklin. My mom called up to that placement, and she wanted to talk to me. So I'm in the unit. I'm at Franklin up Nationals. I'm on the unit. High my mind off of Seroquel, sleeping. My cousin KJ, he keep waking me up. Yo, they calling you admin. Admin want you. Admin want you. I'm like, all right, I'm about to go. I'm talking about he tried to wake me up since 2 o'clock in the afternoon for like 4 hours. I finally wake up like 6:30. I'm off of Seroquel. You know, we dump them Jones and placement like they perks, basically. So I wake up. I go to admin. They like, yeah, call your mom. Supervisor surround me, sit me down, call your mom. I'm like, what's going on? But mind you, 2 weeks prior to that, when I was at the youth, my other friend got killed. And my mom had to call up to the policeman and tell them that.
It was the same
It was the same situation, just different place. That's why I almost said that when I was talking about Leafy. So I'm looking at the people in the room. I'm looking, call my mom. Hey, mom. Hey, son, how you doing? I'm good. What's wrong? I'm already preparing for bad news. I don't know what it is, and it's crazy because in my mind, all I'm thinking is I just had my son. He's 6 months. I never even been on the streets with him yet. God, please don't let nothing happen to my son. You know, I'm just thinking the worst everything. Like, so I'm going down the line. She like,
I'll ask you a question before you answer. Before you said, was you even thinking about your brother at the time, or no?
He was on the list,
but he wasn't high on the.
No, like I'm thinking like, but he was definitely like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't thinking him though. Like honestly, it wasn't like a thing. I hope that, but I was like just expecting the worst. But I immediately went to my son. I don't know why. Like I don't know. I just thought about him first, and then I just started thinking about everybody else. She go. Khalif got killed last night. I dropped the phone. I cried for like, bro, I probably cried for like an hour straight. I just dropped the phone. You know what I mean? I get emotional when I even talk about it because like that moment right there probably really changed me. Like in a couple different ways though, because it was like he was the closest person to me. Like I got him tattooed on my neck. He was my, like, that was big bro. Like I was wild, he was wild, but he was like my protector. You know what I'm saying? I made sure he was good. He made sure I was good. Like, and it was crazy because it was like I don't know. So after I get done crying, talking to the counselors and all that, they like, call your mom back, call her back, talk to her. She like, yeah, he got shot, he got killed, da da da. I'm like, dang. Go down to my unit. I tell my cousin KJ, shout out KJ Kev, that's my heart right there. I tell KJ like, he started the whole unit found. I had the whole unit crying about this. My man Dean, shout out Dean just came home from doing 10 years too, crazy, my brother. But all these boys on the unit with me, a Vision Quest, and they like, I'm telling you, I had the whole unit crying. They didn't even know my brother, but they felt my pain. You feel me? Like, and they know I'm really a sincere, genuine dude. They like, I was hurt. I was hurt. That was a rough joint for me. So it was like, I tried to leave the placement, called my right hand, cause I started calling home, cause I had a couple cell phones. I had like 5 cell phones up there, Trent. Promise you, we was on unit 5. We literally, I probably had a cell phone for everybody on the unit under my pillow. So I'm talking to my brother. I'm calling my folks. I called like one girl and I think my right hand, and nobody told me he died. So everybody plan was, don't tell him till you come home, because everybody thought I was coming home soon. Nobody knew I was gonna do all the time I did. So I'm like, damn, everybody gonna act like my brother ain't get killed. So now everybody like, who told you? How you know? So I'm telling my right hand at the time, yo, come get me. She like, bro, I ain't doing that, bro. You can't. I said, bro, come get me. Like, come get me right now. She like, bro, you on probation. They just sent you to placement for 3 attempts. You got 6 years adult probation for 3 attempts. You about to come home when you 21. You can't leave. If you leave, you're done. They're gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, Todd, he just killed my brother. Come get me. She like, bro, all right, I'm coming. When you want me to come? Tomorrow. She like, all right. Just think about it a little bit. Like, you know, she really probably not even really coming, but she just telling me this what I want to hear. So I get to talking to a couple people. Everybody like, man, just chill, relax. Then I thought about it. They was like, at least try to, go to the funeral first, see the judge. Don't just like run immediately. Nah, you got off. You coming home for 3 attempts. Yeah. That was everybody's whole thing. Because when I got booked for that joint, they thought I was done. It was like a broad day joint. Like, you know what I'm saying? 20, 30 different witnesses. Yeah, they were trying to cook me. So like, a lot of people thought I was done. And I was doing a lot of stuff in it. So they wanted me done. That was like the he can't come back type joint. So like, when I left the jail and went to placement, they was like, man, you be home soon. You coming. You know what I'm saying? So like, just chill. Like, I know you heard about that, but what you gonna really do? Come home, shoot somebody, kill somebody. You going back to jail or you gonna die? Like, you it's no win. You got another chance at life. You in placement for 3 attempts. You coming home, bro. Chill. So I thought about it. I chill. I said, all right, I'm gonna chill. So I tried to go, through the courts, get to the funeral, all that. They wouldn't let me. The judge, the judge basically was like, Nasir, I really like you. Seem like a really good, genuine person, but you booked under special circumstances. You in placement for 3 attempted murder for adult charges. You can't leave, and you definitely can't leave for something of that nature. Because I was 6 hours away from Philly. They like, no, you're not doing that. So they didn't let me. So long story short, that day I got arrested was my last time I ever seen him.
Wow. See how prison and how it works. A loved one can die so close to you, and they won't even let you go out to go be a part of the funeral, anything. They'll keep you in it. So that's something to really pay attention to, because sometimes we don't understand that when we go inside these prison systems, people's lives still go on, and when lives go on, death happens. Sickness. Good things happen as well, but bad things happen as well.
Yeah,
so
because to piggyback off what you say, the good things, because now you're starting this process. And when you start the process of that, right after, so you get the news about your brother while you was at PIC.
Yep. No, I wasn't at PIC. I was at Vision Quest placement.
Vision placement.
So you went to PIC after that?
I went to PIC first.
Well, PIC first.
So when I first caught the case, I was at PIC.
All right, so
for like 8-9 months. Then they sent me to placement.
All right, so where did you accomplish your accomplishments at? When you
So while I was in placement, for the 3 attempts, I ended up so I got kicked out of Vision Quest National. I started a couple riots up there. I was up there for about 3-4 weeks. I'm talking about, I promise you, everybody that's up there with us to tell you, I'm talking about probably at a free-for-all every other day. We draw. I did horrible. So they sent me to another facility that was locked down, where you ain't, because Vision Quest, you was free. Like, you go outside. They sent me to a lockdown little placement joint. And they had a lot of programs in there. Like, they had Microsoft Word, copper cable, Comcast, Insta, like they had a lot of good stuff. So I ended up getting my high school diploma, took my GED, scored top of the class, took my SATs, scored top 3 in the class, and I took that joint in the class with like 35 people. I ain't studying nothing, and I was the only African American kid in the class. I'm saying I scored top 3 in the SATs. Then I applied for like different colleges and stuff. I got accepted by like 4 out of 6.
Wow. So your father, rewind. Your father was like, no, he needed placement. So by him saying that, you was able to accomplish all the things.
And that's why when I said that, I said it the way I did, because in that moment when he did that, I hated him. But it's so crazy how he knew what was best for me, and he wanted what was best for me, even if I didn't understand in the moment. And I feel like sometimes that's what was really deep about life, because we go through things, we go through hardship, we go through storms, and people think it's over. They panic, it's catastrophic, they crash out, they end it all. But whole time, sometimes them storms be what you need to become who you are, or like to get where you're trying to go. Like, you don't really know Allah's journey, or if you don't believe in Allah, God's journey for you. You don't know like what lessons you have to learn to instill that thing in you that makes you great.
Wow. You know, and being in difficult situations, sometimes you place in these situations, and initially you don't really